thinking and praying about homeschooling, or you're new to homeschooling, you might be wondering if you really got what it takes to homeschool your kids. You might have some seasoned homeschool moms around you that are assuring you that you can, or you might be on YouTube looking for, the encouragement, and you're seeing these moms that have been doing it for years, and you're like, okay, you've been doing it for years, but do I really have what it takes? Can I really do this? Well, today I am coming to you as a first-year homeschooling mom, and I want to address some expectations you might have and help you to let go of those and confidently say yes to homeschooling. Hey, welcome to One Praying Mama. I'm Lindsay, and my desire with this channel is just to encourage you, let you know you're not alone, and maybe help you along this journey of homeschooling and raising our kids to love and follow God. If there was one thing I heard more than anything else when we were telling people last summer that we were homeschooling, it was the response of, oh, I could never homeschool. And I feel like a lot of people think that they couldn't homeschool, that they just don't have enough patience, they don't really enjoy being around their kids enough, or something like that. And I really think that our society just isn't used to the idea of homeschooling. Public school has become the norm, and so many people feel that that's the only way to educate children. And I may have had an uncharacteristic amount of confidence as a first-year homeschooling mom, but I really always just felt like, yeah, I could homeschool. Today I'm going to share 3 expectations that it's easy to go into homeschooling with that might be holding you back from homeschooling. The first expectation is we expect ourselves to be good at it right away. If God has called you to homeschool, then He is going to equip you to carry that out. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to know exactly what you're doing right away. It's going to take time, and just like anything else in life, it's a learning curve. It's going to take, thought and intention and lots of learning how to do things. That's why YouTube can be very helpful, and it can give you an idea of, what it might be like and things that you can do. But a lot of learning to homeschool is going to come from seeking God and just following His lead. It's not going to look like some other mom might look. Your life is unique. Your children are unique. And just like anything else that we do in life, it is a process, and it is also part of the sanctification process. So if you think, oh, I don't have enough patience to homeschool, well, God is going to use that to work more patience in you. That's not to say it's going to be easy, but He will truly make us into the mothers that we need to be, just like He is each and every day. Okay, the next expectation is that we expect it to look like public school, or we expect it to look like someone else's homeschool. If there's one thing that you'll hear over and over from the homeschool community is homeschool is not public school at home. And that is so true. That is the model that a lot of us have grown up with, is the public school system, and that just doesn't work in the home. And it's not supposed to. If you think about it, the current public school system is the model that has only been around for the last 100 years or so. Before that, there were one-room schoolhouses with kids learning at all different ages all together at the same time. There was a lot more homeschooling, or school was just a short period of time in a child's life, and most of their education came from life experience. And I really don't think that the public school system now is the best environment for a child to learn in, or is the best model for a child to learn in. Every child is so unique in their abilities and their learning styles, and I really feel that homeschooling is going to provide children with the best way to learn, because their education can be so individually matched to them. And I don't think you're going to have any idea really of what it's going to look like until you are in it, and until your child is learning, until you see and get a real feel for how they learn, what their interests are, and you're really able to dive into education together. And because of that, it's not going to look like anyone else's homeschool. It might look like a lot less bookwork than you're expecting. It might look like a lot more hands-on activities, or your child might be like a very book-driven learner, and that's fine. And if you have more than one child, you're going to have a blend of all of their different learning styles and interests, and all those different things are going to come together, and it's going to be a learning experience of figuring out how to join all of your kids and all of their styles into your own homeschool. There are so many different methods of home education, and I really think that the best combination for any parent is going to be a mixture of those homeschooling styles that best suits the parent and the students and the home. And that is the beauty of homeschooling, is that it can fit right into everyday life. It can fit into your home life, and it can just become part of doing life together as a family. And a third expectation that might be keeping you from homeschooling is the expectation that homeschooling will always look the same. It's going to look different from season to season. It's probably going to look different from day to day. And when you're first starting to think about homeschooling, it might seem like, okay, I have to figure out what this is going to look like before I can jump in. And I have to know that I can commit to this for the next however many years of your child's education. Each season might change. Each season in your homeschool might look a little different because homeschool is so woven into your life as a family. Different things going on in your family's lives might call for a different style of homeschooling. There are so many opportunities available for homeschooled kids, especially nowadays. We have some friends who have teenagers that are homeschooled, and they're able to go to work during the day and then come home and do school later on. And there are still vocational schools that kids can go to even as homeschoolers, and they can do their trades while doing their other classes through homeschool. There are online homeschools. Some people do video homeschool. It doesn't have to look the same. You don't have to pick a certain way that you're going to homeschool and commit to that for the next 12 or 13 years of your life. Homeschooling can be tailored to fit into any lifestyle, into any family, and into any circumstance that you might be going through. So as a first-year homeschooling mom, I just want to encourage you that I really think that anyone can homeschool. If you have a heart to homeschool, then I believe that it can be done. I believe that you can find the method that works best for your family, that you can find the style and the rhythm and the life of homeschooling that your family wants, and that will be good for your children and for you. I believe that if God is calling you to homeschool, then He is going to lead your homeschool. You just need to trust Him. As a first-year homeschooler, I can honestly say that homeschooling has been life-changing for us in the best possible way, and we have no plans to ever go back to traditional schooling. I will leave the link to a video with some more reasons why our family will continue homeschooling. And if you like this video, please subscribe and share with a friend. I hope you have a great day.